Hey Duke, what's wrong, buddy? Oh, okay. Yeah, I got you. I know how you feel. You think you've seen all the low-budget horror the world has to offer, and now you're bored. Well, buddy, I got good news for you. There's a company out there that specializes in low-budget horror entertainment that I guarantee you haven't seen. And the name of that company is SOVHORROR.com. Never mind where that white shirt came from. SOV Horror has everything you need. You like anthology films? What about Zombarella's House of Horrors? And its sequel, Natasha Nutty's Boudoir of Blood? What about entertaining throwbacks like The Crawling Brain? And Death O' Lantern? What about drive-in double features like Monster in the Garage and Zombie Love Slave? And Dimension of Blood and We Need Earth Women? And movies made by teenage filmmakers such as I Was a Teenage Gorehound, and Amerikill, and lost shot on video horror like Metal Noir, and Misty Darkness, and hidden gems like The Spirit Gallery, and much, much more. Yes, I know what you're thinking, Duke. They all sound fucking awesome. They are all fucking awesome. But wait! There's more! If you go on to the SOV Horror website, you can see that there's so much stuff to look at on here. Such as their horror DVD store where you can buy all their releases, plus a horror merch store where you can buy their t-shirts, coffee cups, stickers, and more. And if you're a podcast junkie, they have their own podcast on there called SOBs Who Love SOV, featuring indie actress Rebecca Rinehart and spirit animal director Madeline Deering. And there's also written reviews done by hardcore SOV fans such as Ryan Reading and Gore Filth, and interviews with people involved in such SOV classics like Sledgehammer, Las Vegas Bloodbath, and more. And not only that, but SOV Horror won the Joe Bob Briggs Silver Bowl Award for excellence in horror media. And if you don't trust my word, what about these people?
You know, when I was young, I rented a lot of shot-on video movies. They taught me a lot of life lessons that were pertinent to me at that age. But as an adult, frankly, I felt lost. That is, until SOV Horror came around. There are all kinds of SOV movies that I can watch now that teach me life lessons that pertain to me as an adult. For example, just because you're related doesn't mean the relationship isn't toxic. Oh yes, always check the basement before you buy a house. Poop is gonna give you a hard time sometimes, guys. But the most important lesson that I've learned is sometimes at the end of a hard, long day, all you need are boobs and blood. SOV Horror works for me.
SOVHorror.com rocks. I have every single release so far, and I don't plan to stop getting them anytime soon.
SOV Horror is awesome. I love SOV Horror.
I bet they convinced you to pick up a few copies now, haven't they? I really hope so. And I hope they convince you to pick up some copies as well, because SOV Horror delivers some of the best DIY horror entertainment. You can't get any better than SOV Horror. So, if you end up buying a few copies, or buying something in general, please let Tony Marcella on Facebook know that you purchased something. I'm sure he would appreciate hearing from you. Or you can send an email to the email address below. But until then, keep it cheesy.